Welcome to my first transmission. The escalating drone situation is getting crazy, and it seems there are no signs of slowing down. In fact, I would say they are increasing in volume all around the world as they are getting closer and closer to the public. Maybe soon we are going to see a very close encounter.
There's a lot of things that are going on there that I won't be able to tell you until the year 2025.
There has been more documented sightings on social media recently. Here is one coming from North Devon in the UK. An orb was spotted in the sky, moving in odd ways. The light seems to get brighter and then disappear, only for the object to then reappear elsewhere, sometimes at higher altitudes. So let's have a look.
Oh my god. Babe. What's going on? There's so many.
There was intriguing movement and a very cool light display. Now this potentially could have been a drone, but I'm unable to say with absolute certainty. I always say approach any situation with a healthy amount of skepticism. Allow your imagination to take you places, but do keep yourself grounded. Otherwise, every light in the sky that you see will suddenly become phenomena. So let's up the brightness of the original footage and then add some more contrast. There we go, now we can see the light clearer. So there's quite a few lights there, but this is the main one that's moving. Now it's disappearing and reappearing and the light's flickering. So it could be a drone, it could potentially be a helicopter, I'm not sure. And now the light's disappeared, so a helicopter would not do that. I originally thought maybe it's a car headlight and it's just gone behind the tree line or behind a building and then reappeared again, but obviously there's no cars in the sky, so that's out of the question. A helicopter or a drone, the lights just wouldn't go out like that and then reappear. It doesn't make sense. This area also caught my attention. The light seems to be splitting in two and then reforming back into one. I'm really not sure what that is. It's hard to tell when it's zoomed in as well because the footage is a little bit grainy. Very interestingly, this video was recorded on the 19th of December 2024 at 2200 hours GMT. I did some digging on air traffic movement around that time just to eliminate the possibility of aircraft, and I found this. Between 2200 hours and 2210, there was some aircraft in the sky, but not at the location where the orbs seem to have been recorded. It also doesn't explain how these orbs disappeared and then reappeared in different places. This is not typical aircraft movement. These could very well be hobby drones, or they could be something else. Lately, there are more people looking to the sky with a healthy interest, and are now paying more attention to what is there. However, the sky is always very active, and not every light you see is a drone or an orb, and normally it has a reasonable explanation, such as a drone, aircraft, and even weather balloons. But that does not excuse the fact that we are seeing an increase in orbs around the world. And what makes it more ominous is the complete silence from governments about what is going on. They are not giving much information, if any at all, which is leaving us to search for the truth ourselves and find explanations. However, due to this new interest of looking to the sky, remind yourself that there will be people flying their own drones purely for hobby, and some will do it just to add more anxiety and confusion to the situation that is ongoing. But it does beg the question, what is going on? If it is a bunch of people playing a prank, the government should just come out and say what it is. I mean, they can identify you and have a fine in your postbox within 24 hours if you decide to drive in a bus lane, so they are definitely aware of what and who these objects are. This next clip comes from New Jersey and is from a driveway camera. There are two objects flying above this house. So that one's moving slow. That could be a plane or a drone, could even be a helicopter. It's moving closer and it's flashing. There's another one. But this one's going up. I would say this is likely a drone, but that is really strange though. And that other light's disappeared behind the house. That's so strange. What do you think this could be? That is moving very slow. That's gotta be a drone. That can't be a plane or a helicopter. Drone or orb. Who knows? This is really good footage though. There's no flash either. Normally there's like the flashing lights that indicate what it is. Like with drones they got lights on there, near the propellers that flash. It looks like it's about to disappear. What do you think this could be? This was a post on Reddit. This is what I see yesterday at the Oceanside Pier in San Diego County. I'm tired of people taking this as a joke. The post also mentions he's seen this before and he's going to go back tomorrow to get more footage. So let's have a look. So that is a lot of light activity. I would say some of that is definitely the pier, but there is lights in the sky. One at the top right looks like it could be a plane. That one's disappearing in and out though. And no idea what that is. And this is good footage. It's strange because if they were airplanes waiting to land, they'd be circling. The movement would be pretty obvious what they're doing. They look like they're just hovering there. There's a light near the water, and it's disappeared. This is good footage. There's even more there. Wow. Why do videos cut out abruptly when things are just getting interesting? At least it was recorded in landscape mode. So that was a lot of light activity. Some of them are definitely from the pier, but the objects were said to have looked huge. Now they could be planes circling, waiting to land, but I cannot confirm this due to the footage being too short. The objects are also said to have been hovering in the sky, and the poster said they will return again tomorrow to gather more footage. So I will monitor the situation and update you with any new footage or information in the next transmission. More footage from North Devon in the UK. These orbs are reported to have been flying around for more than 30 minutes, disappearing and then reappearing at different altitudes.
Bit of orange. It disappeared. Now it's back up in the sky. Not sure where it is. If I zoom out for you, just so you can see, because there's been a couple more tonight. So if I zoom out, it's just above the tree line. There's a bit of light pollution, so you can't really see the stars that well, but yeah, it's there and it's moving. There it goes. It's going down and now it's going around. I don't know if the camera's picking it up that well, but it's like going around. It's gone. It's gone.
So it was allegedly moving around in circles before disappearing. Well, I don't know any drones that do that, so this is really interesting. This video is from 1995 of a reporter recounting an interview she did of an Area 51 worker. I know it says 1999, but the watermark at the bottom of the video says 1995, so we will go with that.
Had the opportunity over the years to interview, again, people who have worked at the test site at Groom Lake. One gentleman spent 12 of his 30 years in black programs at Groom Lake. when I asked him, I said, first of all, I said, do you believe in UFOs? And he looked at me with a straight face in one-on-one. He said, absolutely, positively, they do exist. I said, can you expand upon that? And he said, no, I can't. About a year later, we were talking about, again, activities at Groom Lake. And I asked him, I said, you know, can you really tell me what's happening out there? And he said, well, there's a lot of things that are going on there that I won't be able to tell you until the year 2025. But we have things in the Nevada desert that would make George Lucas envious.
So is he telling the truth? Or will the date change once we reach 2025? I will say it is interesting about what is said in the video and how relevant it seems today as we approach 2025 in less than 2 weeks. Also, with Donald Trump becoming president in 2025, maybe he will disclose information on UFOs and other phenomena. Or maybe this movie is coming to an end. This next video is from US Air Force veteran Matthew Nelson, a clear sighting of what looks like a large golden orb hovering near New Jersey. Now he claims a fighter jets were scrambled, however I did do some digging and didn't find anything to back up that claim, but it doesn't mean it wasn't true. So let's check out this footage.
Yeah. Yeah.
That looks really, really cool. So I can't say what it is for sure. Could be an aeroplane, but I don't know aeroplanes that have a light like that. It definitely looks like an orb visually, but it gets grainy as you zoom in, like most of these videos. But at least it was recorded in landscape mode, so we got to be thankful for that. But this is really, really good footage. It's just strange how this is all happening now. Like these last couple of weeks, it's just increased more and more and more. And there's no explanation as to why. Now we're heading over to Texas, where a father rang his son and said, I know it sounds crazy, but there are about 18 to 20 drones flying over me right now. So I only see one light in this footage. But it's definitely glowing, isn't it? And it's definitely moving. And why would it be out in Texas? Because the poster claims that his father works in the middle of nowhere, so it's a bit of a weird spot to take your drone and fly out. But people do strange things. Maybe it's someone that wanted to, I don't know, explore the middle of nowhere with their drone. Good footage though. I wonder why they're in Texas. They're just being spotted everywhere. Like I said before, this could be people just taking their drones out to confuse people, but we are not going to know until the government lift their radio silence. So I came across this news article in the Mirror, where they claim that the mystery drones in New Jersey are hunting a nuclear bomb, and a veteran warns that is the reason. So the military are apparently looking for a nuclear bomb or nuclear materials. Now, this is a rumor that has been circulating online, that is what's going on. Obviously, we can't comment. This is all speculation and just rumors and guesswork. So a lot of experts and military veterans are now starting to chime in with their opinions and theories, and I don't think their opinions should be discarded because they could be very valid. However, it just begs the question, why are the government not telling us? It could be that they don't want to cause mass panic, but the problem is what's going on now is already causing panic and confusion. People don't know what's going on. It'd be better to just tell people what's going on and deal with it then, instead of letting us try and find the truth and let rumors circulate and things just get out of hand. I mean, this could all just be something silly in the end, but we're not going to know until someone says something. Now, there was another post by the Mirror as well. Apparently there's been spikes of radiation in New York City amid the drone mystery, so this kind of coincides with the other post about there potentially being nuclear materials or a nuclear bomb that's gone missing, and this is what the drones are looking for. And it could be that the government are not saying anything because they don't want to look like they're being incompetent and losing nuclear missiles, because that would look very bad, but it again just begs the question, what is going on? I really hope that we learn the truth in the next few weeks, because we need to know. This has gone on for too long now. The last couple of weeks of every single day there's been like a new escalation, and we just need to know. But what do you guys think? Do you think this is just rumors, just speculation? Do you think it's a sound theory? I'd love to know what you think in the comments below. This concludes the transmission. Thank you for your participation. If you'd like future intel and disclosure, click this button. Share your theories and thoughts in the comment section below. I have also set up a Discord server where we can communicate more on subjects such as this. Now let me ask you this question. Do you trust your government?